Oh boy. I think I got it. Start record it again. Yeah. All right. Can someone confirm we're live? It's all right. We're not on main screen. We're on title screen anyway. YouTube, Misty Out Gaming live. Maybe. Okay. Letting you guys know now, I can go till about 2 o'clock, which is kind of our normal time anyway. So, should be good. Yeah, close to 3 hours. Okay. I'm gonna switch to
That's
name,
right.
and of course cameras are
Time to not
broken, so
worry.
you guys just talk it out. I'm gonna fix them cameras. We are live.
Let us know we're about to go live, otherwise Rain might get us cancelled.
Alright. Hold on. Me.
If we ever ended up as a big streaming platform, I'd want to start placing bets on which one of us is going to get us canceled.
Sophie
Yeah.
would be right at the top of the list.
Well, yeah, because everyone would think, holy cow, they're streaming with a child.
Sorry, what? You cut out like right at the end there. I heard screaming.
I was saying, well, of course Sophie would be at the top of the list because they would be thinking, holy cow, they're saying all this around a child.
And then we just have to remind them that she's not a child, she's just a dwarf.
Yeah. Well, hey, no.
Happen.
Midget is the politically correct term.
Is it?
It is very much
Well,
not.
technically,
No.
well, no, it
I
is
think that's-
because dwarf implies the disability. Midget implies you're just short as hell.
No, I see. I thought there was certain height qualifications.
Right? Yeah, no. To be a midget, you
Sophie
have to
doesn't
be
mean
5 foot or below, which Sophie is.
Oh, okay.
1.5.
Oh, I was just thinking of that time at Phantom Peak while we were waiting to go in.
I am over 18 years old.
Like, we'll make sure
I am
all the
8.
children
Was that a
are accompanied
Freudian
by a
slip?
responsible adult. I
Alright.
just looked straight at Sophie.
Alright. Now, all the tormenting Sophie aside, let's jump into it
No,
today.
let's keep it going.
Oh, okay. You're short.
It's what we do anyway.
Sophie.
It's what we do anyway when we live stream.
So, what happened last time?
Yeah, go for it. Save us.
Watch all my happiness go away when I have to act this out.
So we walked out of the cave. It was like, oh, yay! The lizard the guy talked to us about is a tarrasque. Okay, that's fine.
I flipping called it, by the way, when I said it's gonna be some big old creature and we have to take care of this.
We technically
And I
did
made
not.
the joke.
But we technically did not have to. But so the tarrasque was going barreling down towards the armies. We were sitting there. I'm like, oh, shoot, this is a problem. Celia got a new eyeball. And literally only one of the other players noticed her as she's having this whole freaking moment.
Keep posing in the background.
Like the light
Shining.
and like the sky changing and only one. The funniest part. So then they were sitting there like trying to figure out what the heck do we do with the tarrasque, and then Cedar's like, I have a plan. Don't die. And we're like, that is a goal, not a plan. What's the plan? And she was just like, I don't know. What? I'm just gonna go help make the armies be friends.
I don't know, I just work there.
And I know, but I say it in the funniest way possible, not the most accurate way possible. You know this.
Yeah.
It's why we
So-
hire you to do this.
So Celia goes running to try to figure out if we can shoot at the tarrasque, and then Cedar and Gale fly up. Gale kind of does a little loop around to figure out, like, hey, what's going on? How can we beat this thing? And he gives his report, and he's just like, we're fucked.
Shocked I didn't drop the first one.
so we then we go in being like, I get hopefully we don't die. And then Cedar goes up and gives this epic speech being like, hey, you all could possibly die, but at least you'll die fighting. And then like blows her little horn thing, and then all the cowards just drop dead, and all the people with a spine. Although it's kind of questionable whether or not some of them still had their physical spine still there. But they all stood up and decided to start fighting. And so then Celia was like far away from the tarrasque, ordering firing, and got them on her side because she said, if you kill it, I'll give you a kiss, and somehow that worked. Don't know, D&D rules. And so then the others were sitting there fighting and struggling, and Cedar went down. Again.
Not only did she go down again, she went down after a perfect long rest.
Yep.
To be fair, tarrasques can hit really hard, and I'm a wizard with hollow bones.
And so then Gale dove down to try to save her, and then Winnie was just like, well, I'm going to sacrifice myself. And throughout the fight, Winnie has been sacrificing different limbs to try to take out this tarrasque. And then was just like, hey, I'm going to roll, was it like a 36 on charisma?
Yeah.
It was.
To completely change the world and make this tarrasque go bye-bye. And so the tarrasque started going bye-bye, getting consumed by anti-magic fire via Winnie's bullshit.
Yeah.
Winnie's got all sorts of random bullshit.
Had.
And so
Random bullcrap, go!
And so then Winnie completely split apart. Cedar was on the ground. Gale brought her back. And Cedar was just like, I'm going to steal this magic. And then started trying to steal the magic from the tarrasque. And technically, it kind of worked-ish. But so Winnie's dead. And then Cedar took the anti-magic and shoved it into herself, lost all her magic, and now has the last remnants of the anti-magic inside of her, possibly temporarily, hopefully temporarily. And because Winnie managed to do absolute bullshit 36 roll, managed to make it so Cedar's magic didn't completely disappear, but when the world was reformed because Winnie decided to nuke it.
Technically, I did not decide to nuke it. I chose to nuke it because the world was going to be destroyed.
Yep. So, but managed to completely reform this entire thing into a tree, and Cedar's magic is now currently sitting in one of the realms in this world tree. And
Well, not
so
just
now,
a realm, a brand new realm.
a brand new realm, completely new. And then Winnie said her lovely goodbyes to everyone, and then Cedar's kind of realizing she doesn't have her magic, tried to do her little showman sparks, and it didn't work, and is now having a mental breakdown. Celia tried her best in her very Celia way to comfort this.
She did.
And then that's kind of where we left off. We were just sitting here being like, oh no. And then, oh no, wait, one last thing. And then Dimrin said, what the hell, guys? I just built this tavern. And that's where we left off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ta-da!
What sort of time do you call this, Dimran? We've been waiting for you for ages.
Sorry, do I need to steal your other arm?
Let's not. I'm kind of attached to this one.
But clearly you weren't attached to the other. I mean, where is it?
Oh, shit. I just swapped. I don't know.
But,
Where's Cedar? Is she alright?
Cedar's currently just kind of sitting there a bit stunned as Celia's kind of hugging her, I'd say, probably where we left off.
Oh.
Alright,
what
you deal with the
happened?
bird, I'll deal with the dead beast.
Copy that. What has happened? Is she okay?
My
I
magic.
just got here.
My magic's gone.
Oh. Well, it's okay. We can get it back, Cedar. We can bring your magic back.
I know when he said that there was a way, but okay. This is a new low.
Celia kind of
Yeah.
signals to you, Gale, to help her, and Celia goes to finish helping the rest of the people who are still alive to pack up their stuff to head out.
So, what makes you think it's gone?
Well, this for starters. And she's gonna cast Showman Sparks, and it's gonna do the same thing it did last time, where it's not really showing up. It's just like a lighter failing to light up. But it's like the blue snow plague looking little sparks.
I think the connection's just maybe not as strong as it was, but we can fix that.
Yeah, I hope so.
Hey,
What am I gonna do? I'm a wizard. What?
Cedar Stragine, you are more than just a wizard.
I mean, technically, I also do rogue stuff, but I'm a wizard. What use am I to the party if I don't have my magic?
You are more useful than just your magic. You're kind of the heart of this group.
That's you, silly.
No, he's the glue.
I was just about to say that, Winnie.
Hi,
Fuck
Dimran.
you. My name's Dimran.
Sorry, I'm still attached to your character. I don't have a different nickname in the Discord yet.
I know.
Hey, Dimran.
Oh yeah, Dimran's here. Sorry. Look. You've always been more useful than just being the one that casts the spells. So don't you go thinking for a second that you're not.
Try.
Well, I'll remind you whenever you need it.
Thank you. And she's gonna kind of lean into his shoulder a little bit.
He's going to sort of put his arm around her shoulders and just sort of hold her for a second. Hey, we're going to get through this.
This is terrifying. I hate this. Hate this so much.
I can only imagine.
It's really not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing.
I think you're just in shock. I don't have a spell for that, otherwise I'd try and help you.
It's okay. You already healed me up. You're looking kind of rough, so you should heal yourself right now.
Oh, I'm not the priority right now.
Oh, and she's gonna real quick kind of like check. Argos, you still there? You still be there?
Can't get rid of me that easy.
Okay.
Okay, good. He's still
At
there.
least I can still do that.
I never thought I'd say this out loud, but I'm glad he's still there.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay. And she's gonna kind of stand up, kind of like run her talons through her feathers a little bit. There's work to be done.
Yeah, there is.
Deal with this later. There's work to be done.
We'll come back to this. I've got an idea that might help take your mind off this, make it a little bit easier. But let's focus on the people, and then I'll work on helping you.
Thank you.
Always.
Okay. And she's gonna kind of brush herself off and stand up. Okay. I can deal with this. I can handle this. she's gonna start walking towards Dimrin first.
Dimrin has already walked off. Dimrin she just like she wasn't kidding. She left Gale to deal with the bird and went to go deal with the dead beast. So she offered that little sentence and then literally walked off to go do what she said she was gonna do. So she is up on the highest rock or highest platform she could find, and she's basically trying to broker with the people. She's like, I know everyone here has lost a lot. You have, we have, everybody has. There is no such thing as someone not losing something in the face of a beast like this. So instead, let's not look at what we've lost. Let's look at what we've gained. And with that, I'm willing to offer your very best craftsmen from every nearby city a deal. For a fee, they help us cut up and dissect the tarrasque. We get, as the party that defeated the tarrasque, we get our choice bits, and you get what's left over. And that way you can make your own defenses. You can do whatever you want with the husk of a tarrasque.
You just have like you caught a couple people's attention. Most people are just kind of like scavenging through the ruins and stuff like that. And then you just get this one like looks like a pretty good craftsman, and he's definitely he looks over at a shop that's destroyed and he's like, "What?"
Yeah, you get with your town, discuss a fee that you're willing to pay, and help us cut up the tarrasque, and we'll give you a good portion of the tarrasque.
What? What would I do? I mean, I guess.
What wouldn't you do with it? You turn its bones into weapons and armor. You turn its skin into weapons and armor. As far as we know, this thing is not permanently dead. We don't know how to properly kill a cataclysm. So instead of worrying about how to kill it outright, we worry about how to defeat it next time. And how we defeat it next time is using pieces of itself. So we arm ourselves. We have the best craftsmen in the world craft utilizing the tarrasque.
Well, I have been called the best craftsman in the world. You only paid attention to that.
Then prove it. Then prove it, and use the best material in the world.
And he kind of like summons over a few people that are just kind of like broken and covered in dust and tears and stuff like that. I don't know if there's much to rebuild here, but I'm sure we can probably turn a quick buck, given that these armies are probably looking to arm themselves, right, boys? And he's like, alright, let's see what we can salvage and get started on working. So you kind of see him toiling away. He starts grabbing a few
Hold up, before you do that, how much are we thinking?
How much are we thinking about what?
Payment. What are you willing to pay to gain pieces of tarrasque?
Oh no, I'm just taking them. I'll make you some stuff though.
Oh, no. See, I can make it. That's not an issue. If you want it, you can talk to your city and you can pay for it.
I don't think there's much surviving of the city cast here. there ain't much left to bargain with. The houses.
Well, then what do we get? Because we, or not we, they took down a tarrasque.
I mean, you want. I think it's first come, first served, to be honest. I think it's going to
Fair
be one
point.
of those
First
things.
come, first serve is the 4 of us.
Tell you what. Here's payment enough. You guys probably don't look much like salvagers, craftsmen, worksmen. Maybe you a little bit. Who knows? We'll help you gather the pieces that you want. We just take what you can't carry, which is probably going to be most of it.
Okay. With one addendum. No. For the rest of time, no ill will. We are on good terms. Everybody and every city that benefits from our kill will never look upon this party in an unfavorable light.
That's a hard ask. You're talking about.
I'm asking you to look at 4 people who saved the world, or 3 people plus 1 who saved the world. To just never look at them as villains because they saved the world.
Who are you?
The people that just saved the world.
I mean, I know they did.
Me, I'm the one that brought them all together.
Ah, I see.
My name is Dimmer Goldfish.
Okay.
We
Well,
are the Madcap Menagerie.
all right. Well, I can't speak for the minds and feelings of a lot of people, but I don't think there's much going to be benefited here. This tarrasque husk is probably going to disintegrate or regenerate any even salvageable parts. I mean, these things are probably cursed to begin with, so we'll help you craft, and anyone who takes their piece, sure, but I mean, I'm sure they'll look upon you favorably by having new weapons and things like that, but there's not much profit to be gained here. You're looking at a venture.
Well, no,
and
that's
things
fair.
like that.
That's fair. Then let me rephrase. Instead of favor, instead of gold, everybody that gains a tarrasque made weapon or arms or armor will come to our aid when we need it. Once.
I tell you what, easiest way to resolve this problem then. We'll craft, we'll make what pieces we can, and we'll stamp your pardon name. What was it? The
Madcap Menagerie.
Madcap Menageries?
Madcap Menagerie.
Madcap Menamones? You're probably going to have to write that out.
Yeah.
An anemone, and the anemones, a madcap
So
anemones.
we're the Madcap Mammers.
Memories, like a cow.
The Madcap memory.
All alone in the city.
All alone in the Feywild.
Right, there you go. All right. Look, we'll help you craft. We'll get a little workshop together. Honestly, people probably need some help. If you wanna stamp a few weapons, stamp a few armors out of what we can make out of this, we can put your name on it. People can go about their business, right? You want some notoriety?
Done.
That's the way to do it.
Done.
Work. All the work. And
But
Alright.
before you start carving into it, there's one more piece of business I personally have to take care of with it. You have nothing to do with this, don't worry.
well, I'm gonna get a little workshop so we can all work in together. I'm gonna probably
Perfect.
grab some representatives from both sides to kind of disseminate
Discuss.
what they need and discuss. And I mean, there's probably gonna be some arguments, but I can get some representation from both sides, and I can make sure that you guys get first pick of the litter. I honestly think I'm probably the only craftsman left in his here town anyway, so
Perfect.
let's see what we can salvage, and we'll reconvene in a little bit. What parts you looking to protect? 'Cause you seem like you got some ideas.
We need bone, we need flesh, we need horn, we need carapace, and we'll be taking the heart.
You wanna 700-pound sack of... I mean, I know you look strong, but you know what? Ain't nothing to it but to eat it anyway, so if you're really hungry, have fun preserving that thing. But maybe a symbol.
Don't worry, I have plans.
Symbolism. You do what you gotta do. But I'll bring some representation together, get a workshop. We'll reconvene in maybe a couple hours. How about that?
Perfect.
All right. and he kind of does that. He's just, you don't really know who this guy is or what authority he has, but people seem to be
Sorry,
listening
and
to
what
him.
was your name?
Why'd you ask me my name?
Because apparently we
We're
never
trying to
ask
get
you.
better at it.
His name?
Bob.
Weston.
Okay.
My name's Weston. I'm the head mason in this here town. I practically built every building and supervised every union, every tradesman that comes up through here. So,
Lovely to meet you. You, question for you, totally unrelated. You like going to taverns?
I liked going to your tavern when after I built it. For the whole,
Perfect.
2 days it was open.
Yeah, fair. Well,
Oh, damn.
if you're willing to build another, I would love that.
Probably not here. I don't think there's much
Well,
left.
not here, no.
But if we ever cross paths again, I'd be happy to carpentry for you again.
Perfect. And, all right, you have a good day. I'll see you in a few hours.
See you in a few hours. And yeah, just in those few hours, just so you know, he sets up like a really quick covered area. It's basically, it doesn't have any walls, but it's a small foundation was cleared for a building. He set up a couple of studs and a roof with the standard forging and anything that he could recover from various shops gets collected and kind of centralized. And you have people from representatives and craftsmen and furriers from like both sides kind of convening and arguing over parts and things like that back and forth. And that would be in a couple hours when you come back to the scene, what you walk in on, everybody just kind of arguing over who gets what and if they should even use the pieces and all sorts of stuff like that. So we'll come back to that in just a minute then.
All right. But so Dimrin hops down from her spot. She walks straight up to the tarrasque husk. She gets down on one knee. She takes a bottle of ale, uncorks it, pours it on the ground, spits on the ground, and goes, "Oh, great goddess that stole my fucking bartender. You owe me."
It was so in character. That was so good.
Oh, I love that.
And Doku and Charisse, you both know what I'm going for, so.
Yeah. Is Doku allowing it?
Yes.
Let's roll a performance, and then let's see if she responds.
I think I know what's going on here, however.
No, you don't. Or at least we haven't discussed it.
What? I could still assume.
You could.
Without hesitation.
No.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I'm a smart
Dirty
boy.
20.
Would she want to respond?
She would kind of start. Dimmer would just hear her giggling around her, and she kind of just sits and and you can feel her presence as she's curious on what you want.
You're a goddess. You can probably read minds. Figure it out.
But I don't like messing up. It's my first time talking to someone actually still alive.
Fine. And she says it, but due to her distance from the party, none of the party hears it.
Oh, you will.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, if I screw this up, you can't blame me. That's my one thing.
Okay.
Also, by the way, I'll borrow you for some things later on. I have some ideas, and with everything kind of getting messed up, I might need you to whack some things.
Will you pay me?
Isn't the heart the payment?
Fair.
Yay! And she proceeds to try to channel her magic and all knowledge
And does
of
what she
how...
does.
Yep. Does it work?
Delco, does it work? Just yes or no.
Sort of.
My child has returned.
So, as she owes you a favor, and you kind of have this intent of what you were trying to create, right? And you transfer that over in your words and your performances and your thoughts. And she's like, "Hey, this is the first time I've ever like talked to someone in the human world. I want to make sure I get it right. So what I need from you then is a religion. Well,
Okay.
would it be not you? The oh my
No.
gosh,
Kittis?
Kittis.
Or
Thank you,
Velta.
Velta. There we go. Yes, give me a religion for Velta.
Okay, give me 1 second. By the way, is my religion the same as it was at level 12? Or am I leveled up at 12?
It would probably be at least 20.
Yeah,
I would assume.
It's probably it's at least it's at least 20. I mean, you're probably looking at with proficiency like a lot.
Oh, hang on.
D&D Beyond has like 10 copies of Kittis.
I was experimenting with what I wanted to do with
And
it.
it's like one Celia, and then copy of Kittis, copy of Kittis, copy of Kittis.
Right now, we're looking at like a +5.
Copy of Kittis, copy of
Sorry,
Kittis.
I'm sorry.
so-
Hold on, I'm paying attention.
Unless, would she have gained proficiency in it from
Yeah,
becoming
so
a
let's
goddess?
let's give her like a +10.
Okay.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay. So plus 10. Oh!
How much?
25.
25. Okay. So you're kind of trying to connect with the mortal realm, and this is very strange because the connection that was there previously doesn't seem to be there as efficient, right? Where you kind of knew where you were in Shadowfell before, and it's kind of since moved, but you kind of find this channel, this wavelength, this frequency that you've traveled or are familiar with. It feels a lot like Cedar. As you kind of like channel your energy through this to our overworld, this realm of creation that we have, and you kind of pop in, and you were like, I'm going to project my staff and be all mystical. But what actually pops up is this giant 80-foot tall version of your human self, almost like you are overseeing the entire world and creation as like a god, and all these people in the city stop, and your voice just kind of booms across the entire rubble and echoes for what sounds like miles. And you're like, I am your goddess Velta, and I will grant you your wish. And you did this whole big thing, not meaning to, and you essentially take the heart, the remnants of the heart that is left within the tarrasque, and you kind of pick it up with your giant hand, and then you kind of like squish it until it's dwarf size, and then you kind of drop it. And then you kind of take your fingernail and you cut this bit of flesh, and then like you were in your human life that you were familiar with, it kind of weaves and stitches itself into what looks to be kind of like a cloak. And Dimron, if you want me to stop at any time, or if you want me to continue with what I'm doing, I can.
Let's kill there.
Okay. And you just kind of toil away, and you seem to be kind of creating bits and bobs and pieces based off of this intent. that wasn't yours. But then you notice as you kind of stop after a quick moment that the entire city is just staring at you.
It is kind of like she's like was focusing on her thing, and then she just kind of like turns.
Just a giant slow turn.
Hi, mortals.
Hey, kiddos!
You're just gonna kind of wave. She's a little confused. A bit in shock. Hey, kid. What you doing?
What'd you do? You screwed up my realm.
Ask Winnie. I don't know what happened, but I don't have my magic right now, but that's not important in this moment. You're gigantic right now. What the heck?
Kenneth has like moved on.
I was about to get poked in the eye for some reason.
No, you're good. Oh, sorry. So Kenneth's kind of like when she hears it, like ask Winnie, she kind of like stands up and she kind of like looking around for Winnie, but like kind of like feeling around for her soul. Because she's just like,
yeah, good luck.
Yeah, I know. She's just like, what did you do? You know how Kenneth gets when she wants an answer.
Oh, gosh.
There is nothing of Winnie left.
No.
So impatient sounding.
So here's the thing that's interesting to you, and what you're kind of finding out as well, is there's nothing of Winnie left, which is strange because even in death, she should have come to you. She should have done some sort of judgment-facing something. But she is now, or if she is outside of a realm that you control, that you know about. And so there is nothing left of Winnie that you can detect in your realm or this one.
Very strange. And she kind of like looks around. What are the people doing at this point? Because she's kind of like standing around, kind of like looking around at like nothing in the air as he was trying to find her. How are the people responding?
You have what's left of 2 armies and a destroyed city of civilians, all just staring in awe, as like no one is ever going to believe that they saw a deity, like they literally are looking at you like you were just a god, and they are all essentially frozen.
Live a long life and then come visit me when you die. And then she kind of like, once she finishes up with the thing that Dimran asked for, she kind of just like fades out and lets herself kind of just sparkle out with pink sparkles.
So as you kind of fizzle out and kind of fade out, the only thing left behind from where you were standing is a couple of items and a cat that just won't stop meowing at me. I'm gonna grab her in just a second. But what essentially falls down to
I
the
can
ground...
go into the items if you'd like.
You can in just a second.
Okay.
Where you were standing is a small 12-foot sanctuary space, and in the center of it is a physical version of your staff with a lantern hanging and a dim blue light where you were standing. And Dimran, what you actually see is people in droves are now walking up and just kind of like bowing and or like softly touching the staff and trying to interact with it.
Okay. But so Dimran will stand. She'll be kind of slow and a little wobbly. But she'll make her way over to the staff. Gesture for the party to follow.
They do.
Celia, when her goddess appeared, kind of just had turned away for like the entirety of that. And once she felt her presence gone, she turns and kind of, when she sees Dimran calling them over, she tentatively walks over because she and does walk over to her.
All right. So, if everything was made to specification, which I'm assuming it was, Cedar, let's start with you.
Okay.
And she hands you a wooden box, about, I'd say, 2 feet by 2 feet.
Cedar's gonna like open the box and look into it.
It's a tarrasque horn crown with 3 empty gem slots.
Yes.
Upon
Damn.
attunement to this item, you gain the frighten effect that the tarrasque had.
Imran, thank you. This is beautiful.
And she nods. And she turns to Celia. And she hands Celia a cloak.
Celia grabs the cloak and just kind of rubs her fingers over it.
This gives you a degree of the tarrasque's protections. If hit by its specified magical spells in the form of magic missile, a line spell, or a ranged spell, there is I'd say about an 18% chance that it only affects you half as much, and an 18% chance it affects you not at all.
Thank you.
So mechanically, on a 5, you take half damage. You roll a d6. On a 1 through 4, you take full damage. On a 5, you take half. On a 6, you take none.
Okay, sweet.
And also, if you roll a 6, you get advantage on your next saving throw against a spell.
That's cool.
And then turns to Gale. So, about this whole issue, gestures to your missing arm.
Oh, yeah.
Here you go. And she hands you an arm made from tarrasque.
Oh. Thank you.
And if you choose to put it in place, it just, like, the tendons attach, everything attaches, it works as an arm.
As a little Kidis thematic flair, it does have the just like little pink stitches that just kind of goes.
The second I hold the arm up, it just does the stitches. I love that. That's so cool.
Beautiful.
And so mechanically, your strength is now 18.
Holy shit.
With the arm, you deal 2d12 slashing plus 1d8 acid, in which you are proficient. And once per day, with a concentration of 5 rounds tops, you gain a +5 to your AC. As you embody the rage of the tarrasque. And you, with Doku, correct me if I'm wrong, with every hit, if they fail a strength save, they're knocked back 10 feet. If they succeed on the strength save, they're knocked prone.
Yeah.
But during this 5-round concentration, due to the fact that you're effectively raging, you are incapable of casting.
Okay. Cool. Would it be possible to send all this over, because I'm not gonna be able to remember?
Yeah, no, I will.
Cool.
But you can click on, go to your D&D Beyond character sheet, like the view, not the edit part.
Yep.
Click on the number, not the plus modifier.
For strength.
Yep.
Yep.
And change the override to 18.
Okay. Okay, so I've got to click customize, and then it's the override score. It's
Mhm.
18. Yeah. Did that work? Oh, it worked! Holy shit, that +4 looks so good.
Right?
We finally
Oh my-
have a face again.
So
Oh,
that's removed like my last like minus score.
Right.
So I've just got either straight rolls or pluses now.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Nice.
Okay, it does. Oh my goodness.
And
Strong.
then for myself, she starts spinning around a great axe made from tarrasque bone and flesh.
Nice.
Sick. I'm kind of imagining like Kong's axe. Like the sinew of the tarrasque holding the
Yeah.
like the chitin blade. That's so cool.
Cool.
Celia will walk over to the little shrine thing with Kittis' staff, and she'll give it a bit of a little bow before putting on her cloak. And then she'll kind of just settle her cloak on before walking away.
I think Cedar is going to like kind of take the crown out of the box, kind of like get a good look at it. And she's gonna turn it around, and place it on her own head, and kind of just like adjust it, and just kind of stand a bit straighter. I like this one much better than the one that got burnt by acid.
Yeah.
What are you saying? You weren't there for that. You were scrying.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I might need to test this out. See how it works.
Hit me.
Hit you?
Hit me.
You almost killed Charisse.
Anywhere in particular, or just
Dealer's choice.
okay? Gut punch.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Okay. Oh, I've not done unarmed attacks. It's just plus strength, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's only going to be a 12 to hit.
Well, no. So that would be it would be a +9.
Oh, what? Because my
'Cause
proficiency.
you would add
Oh,
proficiency and strength.
okay, so that's going to be 17 then.
Still a miss, but I'll let it go through. So roll your
Yeah.
damage.
Okay, how much was the damage again?
2d12 plus 1d8.
Oh my god. Okay. This is happy Harry because I get to roll lots of dice. Oh. Oh, okay. 22 damage.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No.
One of them landed
Dude,
on the 12.
I'm a Hell Dwarven barbarian. I was built for this shit.
So I go for the gut punch. What happens?
Doku, what happens?
Well, he kind of goes into a rage state because you're kind of thrashing about.
Like
So essentially, you kind of see, and we'll play it out a little bit more thematically. So you initiate, right? You just kind of were just like, all right, let's try it out, and you take a swing, and the arm itself kind of almost detects in like a living fashion that you are like assaulting something or someone, right? And kind of going for it, and so
I hate
it
how that
almost
sounds.
takes over for a second, and you just throw hands, and so the first one connects because Dimron kind of lets it, and then almost as if like you are now like thirsty to fight, you turn and look around for like other things to hit, but you only really see friends, so you kind of like are
No.
and you kind of calm down after a few moments, like, but a long couple of pauses, you're just kind of like searching. And so it almost was like a controllable rage that you were just looking to kind of continue the onslaught. And it made you kind of thirsty to fight. And it was exhilarating, and it didn't feel bad at all. It felt very natural, but it's like you kind of get the feeling that you're like, oh man, this would be a great thing if I didn't have any other options, right?
What was that?
You good there?
I don't know.
It doesn't feel
I-
unnatural at all.
I'm sorry, he sounded so concerned. I don't know.
I wanted to punch something. And someone.
Try a tree.
I'm terrified. What if I punch every tree?
I don't know. If you're feeling
Are there
chill,
any-
then maybe don't punch things.
No, this was like I punched Imran and then I wanted to punch more. I don't. Also,
You
did I
need to
need to breathe
recollect
for a
when-
second? What happened there?
Dimron, any notes? I mean, you're the resident barbarian, so
Notes on what? What do you want? What do you want to know?
I needed to breathe and wanted to punch things. That should be the priority, not me breathing, but sure.
Breathing, no notes. Most people do that. You don't for some
I
reason.
don't.
As for the rage aspect, yeah, as I said, you embody the rage of the tarrasque when you utilize this ability.
It
So,
Angry. Damn.
right, which is why this is really to be used probably once per day when your back's against the wall.
That tracks. Cool. Thank you. I'm grateful for the arm. It looks badass.
I thought it might.
Yeah. Not a fan of wanting to hit people or needing to breathe for the first time ever.
I mean, the breathing, that's not me. That's totally you.
But okay.
But I figured if you're the only person left in the fight, go all out. So I gave you the capability of going all out.
I like the logic. I hope it doesn't happen, but I like the logic.
then
So I feel
Cedar's gonna
cool.
kind of go over to Dimron. It's really good to see you. And
Good to be
Cedar's gonna
back.
hug Dimron.
Feels good to hug someone your own size, right?
Very
Say
funny.
that.
So, Dimron, are you gonna be staying here and rebuilding your tavern, or do you wanna?
No,
come
I
with
plan on building a few as we travel.
us? Thank goodness. I'm glad you're coming with us.
How could I not? The last 3 times I left y'all with somebody else, y'all died.
Unless if someone wanted them to die. I say out of
I
character.
wasn't talking about them, I was talking about y'all.
We have been doing an awful lot of that lately.
Yeah. Maybe we should stop. Dying
I
in
like
the name
the-
of-
I like that
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah,
Well,
being
also,
alive is
when you say it, it's fine. When I say it, that's a goal, not a plan, Cedar.
I only
mean-
mentioned that it wasn't a plan because we were actively needing to deal with a threat.
I mean, we did. I'm honestly, traumatic moments aside, I'm kind of impressed that we killed that thing, that we downed that thing, whatever.
We did
Honestly.
not.
We
Winnie did.
Winnie, yeah.
Speaking of the small one, not you for once. Or me.
That's you now.
I gotta say though, Celia, that was really impressive. Coordinating all the guys and getting them to do what you needed them to do. That was really good.
How'd you get them to listen?
I used my father's tactics.
Okay,
What
I'm
was that?
intrigued.
My father was a military man, and he taught me some tactics.
Oh, cool.
Did he kiss a lot of guys too?
Yeah, I was gonna say, suddenly this book falls out of a ruined library that just says tooltips of easy seduction written by
Celia is very much lying through her teeth right now.
Insight check.
I'm not kidding.
You're not kidding.
I'm not kidding. This is funny.
Okay.
Alright, roll your deception and roll your insights.
Yes.
I'm totally doing this for the lulz.
Okay.
Well, you beat that.
I got 16.
18. Wait, oh, actually, that's what I rolled. What my actual thing is a 21.
Celia is very much lying, and for once in the time you've known her, you kind of see her like shifting uncomfortably as if almost embarrassed.
Cedar's just kind of give her a look, like, but she's gonna kind of be like, "We'll circle back to this later." Like she's just gonna give Celia a bit of a look that says, "I won't ask about this now, but I might later."
Celia, trying to avoid this conversation, turns her attention to the people being curious about the altar, and just kind of like focus all attention on that.
ADHD.
Or avoidant
Uh,
tendencies.
So Celia kind of does just that, right? You kind of venture over and start to explain the deity Velta and what they saw, and you kind of gather all three sets of people that you can, right? So you're not discriminating. You are kind of talking to the human armies and even some Warforged. You're talking to a lot of different, like, Feywild and Fey-based creature races, as well as a bunch of humans that kind of were the civilian population to the city, and dwarves and things like that. So you have kind of crowds from all three factions just really being a part of things.
And the best part, is that all can understand her because she can speak all their languages automatically.
Heck yeah!
Nice.
Freaking love
Yeah.
that part of my
So-
character.
Yep, and so you just kind of see people like almost committing like a little bit of worship, and they don't have much left, but they are kind of, stacking coins at the staff and just kind of tithing at least what they can, and bits and pieces of what they have left of just important things before they kind of. A lot of people are kind of shuffling out of the city. Some people are just over the war, over the fight. Like, this kind of took a lot out of people. Like, the smell of their town is still burning, and they're just over it and leaving. There are a few people who do remain that are kind of starting to just kind of salvage through the rubble and things like that, that kind of turn their backs to the idea of Valta, because they feel like their choice was taken away from them because their lives have been destroyed recently. But I'd say you planted the seed of worship for your deity, if you will, for at least a few people.
Yay.
All right. what is Gale and Cedar doing? Haven't heard from you guys in a little bit.
I think Cedar, you know, she put on the crown and stuff, and I think for a while she would go around and like try and help in what ways she can, I guess, like do basically whatever she can figure out to do. After a while, she's gonna kind of come back. We should rest.
Yeah, that feels like an understatement. Yeah, I'm not doing so hot. Yeah. I've got like 7 cracked ribs, like blood from all
God.
areas.
Gale, I say this with as much kindness as I can. Use a healing spell on yourself.
No, I need them for you guys.
We're about to go to bed. You can heal yourself and it'll be fine. None of us need it right now.
Okay, fine. But if another tarrasque pops up, I swear I am giving you a look that says I told you so.
You know what? If that happens, you can definitely do that.
Darku, please don't do that!
Please don't. Please don't.
I'm looking what healing spells I have left. Which, okay, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself because yeah, I need to. Which is which dice do I need? Okay, while I'm sort of healing myself, Gale's gonna check in on Cedar and just see how she's doing and just have a bit of a chat with stuff. Oh, Doga's distracted. Let's see. Fast. I'm trying to think about mathematics. Okay, I heal for 42 points of damage because I have decided to be selfish with my spells. And as he's healing, he's going to sort of check in with Cedar and say, so, yeah, this has been a lot. Like, this whole... Yeah, understatement of the century, I know.
Yeah. Should we, I don't know, do some sort of funeral for Winnie? Or if I had my magic, I'd use geomancy and make a statue or something. But
We can still
do that.
do something for her. Yeah, she was a member of our party, and she did something amazing. And she sacrificed herself for us. We should definitely honor her. I might not be that sort of cleric, but I can still say some words. I can still try and do something. But yeah, we should do something.
We actually just got words from above. Someone said Jen reads Latin, says hi Cedar.
Wonder who that is. Hello.
It's Jen. You don't know Jen?
They might have a different. If it's one of my voice acting people, they might have a different name.
Jen, Sophie forgot all about you. And
No!
said she doesn't know you.
Because Sophie is, yeah.
Yeah. Sophie secretly doesn't care, but it's okay.
Yeah, it doesn't care one bit.
We've had to put up with it for
In
years.
fact, she actually
Yeah.
specifically said Jen reads Latin is no longer a person in my life.
That's not no.
Wow.
That's not true at all.
Wow.
Hi Jen, welcome to the stream. Where we give... Oh, that's okay.
We give Sophie a lot of shit.
Oh yeah, all of it.
Yeah.
That's just what
Yeah.
we do here. So, you're
But the
welcome
thing
to
is,
join
she
along.
always wants us to continue for some reason. It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
My gosh. Back to the traumatized owl.
Yeah, didn't even say hi back. Just went right back to her character.
I
Yeah,
did say hi.
He actually did say hi.
I know.
She actually did. Yeah.
Welcome to the stream.
Slander.
Okay, they're saying that they're your sister's friend.
Okay, hello.
Aw. She's now thinking, which one?
I have 2 sisters. Each have a lot of friends.
Well,
Well, we're happy to have you here. Apologies for Sophie being Sophie.
Apologies for my friends being them.
I was
Valid.
nice.
You were very nice. I'm not
Don't-
apologizing on your behalf.
Don't me
because
into
you
the
did
with these
nothing.
heathens.
I
You
can,
did
I
nothing.
can say
Apologies
this.
for the heathens. Where were we? Oh right, funeral talk.
You were traumatized again.
So yeah. Anything that I would do right now, I could try and carve something, but I haven't done that in years. That was back when I was really bored.
That could be
Could
really
only
nice.
really- I could try. Cedar's gonna go find like a little piece of wood, maybe from like some of the rubble. And then she's gonna try and carve it into the shape of the little mask that Winnie used to wear. The little masquerade looking mask. It's gonna be kind of a crude approximation because it's been a while since she's like done any like whittling. And she's definitely gonna get a splinter and like it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. Just gonna keep going until she's finished. And then when she does, she's going to lay it down next to the body of the tarrasque. I don't know where your soul is right now. But thank you for doing what you did and giving us all the chance to live another day. I wish I could have gotten to know you better. Gale, your turn.
Winnie, you were an incredible member of our party. You might not have been with us for very long, but in the time that you were here, you showed us that you were a fierce warrior, a delver of the arcane on a level that I've never seen before, a fantastic bartender, a good friend, and someone who makes one heck of a sourdough starter. What you've done for us, for this town, for the world, will not be forgotten in a hurry. And neither will you. I hope you know that wherever you are, whatever form you may be taking as of this moment, we shall carry a part of you with us, in our memories and in our hearts. So thank you, Winnie, for all you've done and for all that you were. This isn't goodbye. This is until we meet again. I hope the gods watch over you and take care of you until next we meet. And he gets up and he takes a step back.
Roll a... Actually, give me a combined religion roll for the both of you guys.
Okie dokie.
I've not seen that for ages. 18.
Oh, natural 20. And plus 5, that'll be 25.
Nice.
Perfect. So what ends up happening is you guys are kind of in this prayer together for your friend, and you kind of took the time to whittle this mask a few hours, right? And the sun is kind of going down slowly over the city, and you guys just kind of are praying together for your fallen comrade, and a cold chill kind of blows in, and all of the dead in the entire city on both sides are now completely frozen. And all of the dead in the entire city on both sides are now completely frozen. And all of the dead in the entire city on both sides are now completely frozen. And all of the dead in the entire city on both sides are now completely frozen. And all of the dead in the entire city on both sides are now completely frozen. And all of the dead in the entire city on both sides are now completely frozen. And all of the dead in the entire city on both sides are now completely frozen. And all of the dead in the entire city on both sides are now completely frozen. And all of the dead in the entire city on both sides are now completely frozen. And all of the dead in the entire city on both sides are now completely frozen. And all of the dead in the entire city on both sides are now completely frozen. And all of the dead in the entire city on both sides are now completely frozen. And all of the dead in the entire city on both sides are now completely frozen. And all of the dead in the entire city on both sides are now completely frozen. And all of the dead in the entire city on both sides are now completely frozen. And all of the dead in the entire c frozen in a thin block of ice, perfectly preserving them.
This is Charisse talking. This is going to probably end up being a ancient site, like historical site. Would it be preserved this way? I'm just now imagining future archaeologists of this world.
We
finding
uncovered
this
a virus from the medieval ages.
And,
It was frozen in the ice.
and from the area which, Winnie died on the battlefield in the mask, an ice sculpture of Winnie, kind of in her likeness, one for one, grows from the ground. And embedded in that ice sculpture is the mask. And this is, in case you guys aren't aware, this is Gale's new partner deity.
Yeah.
So, essentially, preserving every other body that fell on this battlefield until someone can perform funeral rites for it. So whether that's moments from now or 500 years from now, the bodies will remain preserved in ice. Or unless your deity dies too. I guess that's a possibility. But as long as that magic exists, they will be frozen until the bodies actually are laid to rest. And she thought that was kind of appropriate given, the intent at which you guys had to honor your friend.
I think upon realizing that, Gale's going to sort of say to her quite quietly, "Well, look at that. People see your powers as a curse, but this is a really good thing. I'm proud of you."
You feel really cold. Painfully cold, almost out of spite.
I'll take it.
I think kind of after a bit of silence and like kind of a moment of just sitting there thinking, Cedar's gonna kind of turn and turn to Gale. We need to talk about what's next.
Yes. We should, all of us, have that talk.
Yeah. Let's set up camp and have that talk around the fire.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I'm gonna go get the fire started. Yeah. And Cedar's gonna kind of stand up and go and basically pick a spot to kind of like set up a little fire. It's been so long since she's had to do it like manually that she is trying though. Instead of using magic to just
Bamf it.
yeah. So yeah, right now she's trying to do like the Girl Scouts like
Celia's gonna help you.
Thank
Just getting everything going.
Dimrin is just quickly searching the area where Winnie died for any of these three things: the flute, the hand, or the eye.
Timrin the Loot Goblin.
I'm not going to have you roll for it, because you're not going to find any of it.
Okay.
I'm not saying that they don't exist anymore.
They're just not here anymore.
They're not here anymore.
Got it.
They're in the lost bag.
would die of that. Just what
Oh,
do we
great!
have to
Another
do?
hand.
I mean, they could be.
Oh look, I'm holding hands. Sorry.
Let's give her a round of applause.
I just accidentally broke the sound barrier.
Yeah, Discord cut you off completely at that point.
Yeah.
It
I
hurt
guess
my ear.
I'm sorry.
Normally, I'm hurting my own ears.
I'm sorry.
It's been a hot minute since you hurt my ears. You're fine.
Do we have to roll for the fire, Doku?
No, I'm going to say through your powers combined and struggles, and an awkwardly long
Hey, I
amount
have
of
a
time.
+10 to survival. I don't struggle.
I have a +3.
I have a +10. I don't struggle.
Let's just
Ours combined.
Celia's astral arms come out and also are rubbing two sticks together furiously. No, I'm kidding. But yes, through an awkward amount of time, the fire does get lit. Where are you guys setting up? Are you guys like in the city ruins and city proper still?
I'd probably stay in the city.
Yeah. We'd probably find an area with some kind of semi-secure walls to kind of just have something behind us.
Wait, hold up. You said there was a Goldfist Tavern here, yeah?
There was one, yeah.
Right.
It's still standing. Rope jumps right in it.
No. But what is she's gonna go check and see if it was built to spec per all the others and search for the basement access.
I will say if you
fire an initial space. I
Let's
know
see.
two of us don't breathe, but two of us do.
Well, I'm not saying you can't dig it out, right?
Sounds like a skill issue.
So, I mean, roll me 3 strength checks.
Okay. Strength or athletics?
Just strength.
Okay. So the worst of which is a 14, but otherwise we have a 22 and a 23.
Okay. So yeah, I'll say it probably takes about 3 hours, but you're able to kind of... You know where it is, right? And you just built the darn thing and designed it and everything else that you do as an owner-operator. So I'd say after like a couple hours of digging, like, well more into nightfall, like maybe 8 or 9 o'clock at night, you finally get to like the bottom of the rubble just because you're digging it out solo. And there it is, your basement hatch.
So Demron will walk up to the party and go, so if we need it, there's a more secure place to sleep.
Okay.
But
yeah,
your call.
Sienna's cooking food over the fire.
Sienna.
Sienna. I'm so sorry. Celia. Celia is cooking food over the fire.
I don't know. I like Sienna now. I think that's what we're.
There we go.
Sienna
fine.
burns
New
the food
identity.
because she's just not focused today. No, I'm joking.
Okay, first of all, I told you guys I'm out of it today.
No,
It's
absolutely
okay.
fine. So yes, you are. I mean, yeah, you're cooking food. I mean, we'll say it's not far from the bar. You know what I mean? You guys can be in the general vicinity if you wanted to kind of hang together. Really, it wouldn't be that much more difficult to do. But yeah, like the door is open to you. You kind of are producing a little bit of a meal. Oddly enough, if you wanted to, you could be eating tarrasque meat right now. Depending on, I mean, you can get some dinosaur
Celia
meat.
actually would be cooking some of it
Yeah.
just to try it.
Let's have some barbecue.
I mean, it tastes very gamey and strong, but it's really like filled with like like my mom. Okay, it's sorry, my wife just chimed in. I was like, it's really gamey and strong. She's like your mom. But anyways, yeah. So it's really gamey and kind of gross, and all the seasoning in the world can't really hide it.
You can really taste the stomach acid in this. Yeah.
But I'll say that it fills you guys with a lot of vitality. It's very calorie dense. It kind of aids in your recovery. You actually feel a little bit better eating it, aside from the tummy ache, right? So get a little bit of a tummy ache only because there is acid.
It's better not giving reflux.
But yeah, right. You're kind of burping a little bit. It's kind of it's like but But for the most
Sienna
part,
eats it, no problem. She's immune to poison.
there you go.
Not acid.
So sorry, I'm not here.
It's okay.
It's,
You're doing
My
good, Sherry.
character. I'm just gonna start saying like.
it's Celia, Sienna, Velta, whatever
And
the
Greg's there as
yeah,
well.
the rest of
Yeah.
the
I
name.
use the benefit of being an owl to have to get to taste the least amount of this as possible. Because
Oh, yeah.
owls technically just like swallow whole chunks of it, so she's just gonna be doing that.
did you
Instead
just
of
sneak in
having
a bird
to
fact?
taste it. What?
Did you just sneak in a bird fact, you
Really?
nerd?
Later in
And
the
Margaret
night,
and me
after
both
you're
and
done
birds
digesting, you throw up just this clump of like scale and tendon that was left inside the meat. If you're being an actual owl,
Yeah,
the
no, that's fair.
undigestible
No.
meat parts.
I'm okay with that. Told of you to think I wouldn't be.
Have you guys ever taken apart like an owl log? It's so trippy.
Yeah.
I forget what
More
the
than once.
scientific name is, but
Owl pellet.
it is a pellet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that line in that Guardians of Gahul movie, with the little fluffy one. That's your first pellet. You mean there'll be more? Traumatized.
I love the idea that Gale's sort of seeing it make it produce his pellet and thinking, yeah, I got something coming up. It's not a pellet. Just from the food, not from Cedar D.
Okay.
This is yeah. Okay. Um.
My mom, not my mom. My wife is arguing about dissecting owl poop because I called a pellet a log, and I just can't win today either. So let's just continue on with life.
And you called your wife a mum. That is now on camera.
I
for
know
people
this
to
is
Yeah.
see
this is
into
no longer
this.
D&D. This is lecturing people about life. All right, moving on.
This is
Yeah.
no longer, this is
Food.
no longer D&D. This
All right,
is Oedipus.
y'all go to bed.
Alright. Well, the moment Dimron stops moving, she literally passes the hell out. Not like
Oh.
asleep, but like passes out.
Oh goodness.
Are you okay?
Yeah, she just passed out. Like fully. Hi.
So don't look now.
Yes, hi.
Keep going.
He's a
So
sweet boy.
Dimron,
Have no dice.
Dimron has passed out. I'm assuming in your cellar, right?
Yes.
There will be a bunch of storage down there that has already been set up, so there are definitely casks of, different ales and alcohols and things like that that can be salvaged if you found a way to kind of carry them around if you wanted to. So anything that's bar related will be down there that you're, of course, welcome to. And I'll also say that you probably had a lockbox down there of like starter gold. Like seed money of probably about 500 gold for the bar itself to help get it started. So that way you're not hitting the ground without some form of asset.
Right.
All right.
When Dimron passes out, Cedar's gonna kind of put like a small kind of pillow under her head. Just kind of okay. There we go. That's better, I think. Should we wait to talk about the plan in the morning when Dimron's up?
Yeah, we should all be present and awake and lucid for the plan to be discussed.
Yeah.
I was wondering, tomorrow, do you want to maybe do some sparring or something like that? I don't want to get used to using this. I'm not going to punch you with it. Don't worry.
Please don't.
I do not plan to. Especially not with what happened to Dimron. But yeah, I
Yeah,
think
she
it
can
could
take
be.
a hit like that. I don't think I can.
You have hollow bones. But yeah, I think it could be useful
Yeah.
for me, and it might help you as well. Just to
That would be nice. I need to make sure my sword skills aren't getting rusty, and we need to prepare you for fighting that Viscount.
yeah. I've got some ideas, but yeah, we can discuss that tomorrow. Yeah. We could always do it sort of crack of dawn, get in there nice and early, and then we're ready and alert for the plan.
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool.
Good night.
Yeah. Good night, Cedar.
And Cedar's gonna kind of find a spot and just kind of like curl up.
Celia is going to pull out the little madness deck.
Oh no!
After everyone goes to sleep. And pull out a card trying to summon the memory of Winnie.
Oh, okay.
If you're worried about the deck of
Working a
many things,
magic
I
trick?
don't have that anymore.
Alright, hold on one second.
Do you guys want to watch me destroy the world again?
No, it's not the deck of many things.
No, it's a deck of madness, which is somehow better.
I'm trying to remember where
This
that
is what
got
I'm
put.
calling it. Because technically that's
Deck
kind
of Madness
of-
doesn't exist as an item yet. All it does at the moment is it summons spectral images of those you've lost. They can have new conversations, but retain no new information.
I remember.
Yeah, that's right, that's right. So yeah, I mean you are focused on it. You have a clear idea of what you want. And so you pull the card. And as you kind of pull the card, on the card itself, it looks kind of in like an amorphic version of Winnie. And as you look up from the card, in pretty clear detail, you see just a semi-translucent Winnie standing before you, just kind of like looking at itself and then at you.
Celia is sitting very proper, and then she's just like, "You little shit."
Okay, so I shouldn't have killed the world-ending thing and sort of let it kill all of us anyways?
No, but you could have not died in the process. That would have been preferable.
Yeah, but how?
I don't know. I'm not the one who dove into fire and survived.
Right.
He wasn't
And if I could
tired
do
of
that and survive and not think of a way to survive this, what does that tell you?
It doesn't mean I have to like it.
Touche.
Now, I'm hoping that this card has enough memories of up until you did. What the hell did you do? What in all the hells did you do?
Let's see. I amassed a ton of power from my Fake Queen, utilized that power to sustain amassing even more power from the Rift, and then utilized that power in one go to advance the third Sundering to completion while disposing of the Tarrasque.
It's over?
It
Sundering.
was until someone brought a piece of it back.
It was in the tarrasque, technically. I know I'm not there, but I just want to say that.
Okay, so the third sundering is technically over, except for Mother Stragine having with her, and that's what's causing her magic problem. Am I understanding correctly?
I know nothing of that, but yes.
Because Mother Stragine currently is not able to access her magic, and the last of the anti-magic fire appears to be in a similar spot in her soul that her magic was. I believe. Okay. So what? Okay, so did you see on exactly how the sundering ended, in terms of how things laid out? Okay.
I know. Well, actually, Doku, would I know about the cosmology change?
So you would have just been in a realm of in between the worlds shifting, so you would have seen things shift around you, but it would just be like a whirlpool of elemental torrent. So
Okay.
you wouldn't necessarily be able to discern what it was, but you would probably be able to see, like, eclipses of shadows that have filtered around you, but you wouldn't know much more than just, it was a crazy elemental torrent. I mean, your eyes technically didn't exist in that plane. You were just energy.
Okay. Well, then that's what I explain.
Lovely.
Not the word I'd use.
Yes, but she's proper for the most part, unless she loses her temper. She loses her temper, and then she's not proper anymore. Okay. So. I'm sorry you died.
I'm not.
Of course you're not. You're psychotic.
Hey.
My
Fair.
goddess would have liked you.
Fair. Yeah. Is that who kept saying, "Join me, join me"?
Oh, very much so.
Okay.
She enjoys those who think outside the box.
I didn't do that. I destroyed the box.
I think that's her version of it.
Okay.
But I wanted to thank you for saving Mother Strajane. That's all.
That's what I do. Well, what I did.
I hope I didn't see where your soul went or if there's any part of it left, but I hope you a sort of peace, I guess.
If I wasn't at peace, I wouldn't have done it.
Of course not. I wish you
Guys,
good night.
when was I not chill as hell?
I mean, you were chill as hell while beating me at cards.
Right.
Still haven't fully explained on how you managed to keep beating me.
I told you, so I guess you'll just have to figure that out now.
I don't understand it.
They cheated.
I was cheating too!
You didn't cheat as well.
Oh, shut up. Just Gale talking in his sleep.
You just leave me in this other room. You didn't do it well enough.
But I wish you good night, Winnie.
I would say the same, but it'll kind of be hard with the aftermath. So, good luck.
Thank you. And she slips the card away. And then proceeds to rest, but like keep watch to make sure nothing else is going to hurt anyone.
She's like, if anything else happens tonight, I swear.
Pretty much.
Where's about to?
All right.
And she keeps watch throughout the night. Sorry, I'm distracted by my cat.
Bad music. I love music box music. This is bad though.
Oh no.
I love music box music unless Doku's the one with the play button.
Cedar,
I'm.
Yeah,
you're having very vivid dreams tonight.
I bet I am.
As the stench of desperation and fear of losing your magic attracts some unsavory characters. And you just have this dream of multiple decrepit hands reaching into your body and touching your very soul
I like it.
as you just feel your heart squeezed ever so slightly. And a voice whispers into your ear, I could take this from you if you wish. And you wake up, feeling mostly rested, a little icked out. But
she's gonna kind of like shudder and like kind of shake it off, and her feathers just, and then they like sink back down. She's like full body, like the bird shudder that they do, like where they like fluff their wings out. That.
And in that moment of you waking up, you see a blue flame in front of you, and a hand trying to grab it. And it, like, just as quickly as you blink, the image of the hand stealing the blue flame it disappears and vanishes from sight.
Hate that. I hate that. I hate this. I hate this. I Ugh. Ugh. Okay.
Mother Shujin?
Ha, you're awake. Right, you're awake. I forget that. I always forget that. It's just a bad dream. Really creepy dream. Huh. Like about what time of the day of the morning is it?
It's sunrise, 5:36.
I might as well get ready for sparring. I'm gonna go find a river or something.
Don't wander too far.
I won't. I'm just gonna dunk my entire head in a river. And Cedar's gonna go do that.
Okay. I mean, there is, just in various places around the city, I mean, most of the water definitely seems to be drained or toxic, but right outside you do kind of find an area where you can see they kind of carved in ocean water. So there is a bit of like salt water on the edge, and some parts of it seem to be kind of like tarnished or whatever, but it seems clean enough. Although not the cleanest water, as it's pushing just debris from all the destruction back up onto the lapping of the waves.
She's gonna find a cleaner bit of water, and then just kind of real quickly like just run some water through her head feathers, and then just like preen her wings real quick, and she's gonna head back.
Yeah. So you wash, and Cedar seems to be awake. I gotta change the name back to Dimron. Yeah, I gotta find your old nameplate now. Just realized that in OBS it still says Brigwin. So I'll change that momentarily. But yes, you do seem to be, cleaner. And as you get back to town, everyone does seem to be a little bit more awake. The sounds of craftsmen just kind of echo through the rubble and what's left, as they are kind of dismantling pieces of what's left of the tarrasque husk. And you notice the deal that was brokered, and every piece of armor or shield or spear being sold to either side seems to be stamped with your band name, if you will.
Band name.
What, Cedar and the Traumas?
That is pretty funny. I'd listen to that band. That'd be a good ska band. Just angsty.
So it's Scar Band.
Yeah, it's just angsty.
No, like good old folk. Like, you know the vibe I'm going for.
I know the vibe.
I can't get the words, but you know.
I know.
Thank you. So she's gonna come back and see if Gale's woken up yet.
I think Gale will have woken up at this point. And he's sort of got into like his sparring gear. which is like just like the trousers. Like he's got like the wraps around his like wrists and stuff. For mobility purpose, he's not wearing his robes or anything. He's just like he's just like
For like an instant, are Dimrin or Celia awake or paying attention?
I'm awake.
For a second, you see Cedar's ear just go like that for a second, and then just like kind of reset, like nothing happened.
You good? You okay?
Yes. Good morning. Are we gonna do this or not?
Yeah. Let's do this. And I've got my healing knife ready.
Cedar has both of her daggers and wait, no, actually, I have more than 2. I have a lot of daggers.
You also have your ring
My
here.
knife collection.
And I'm not gonna duel him with a gun. This is a sword duel. Gale starts winning. Win.
Don't mess with me, Mark.
Don't mess with me, Mark. I've got the gun anyway on my side.
Well, here's the thing. If you want to win, don't play fair.
True. She has
Look,
like
we don't live in America. Let's not do this.
Most of us do.
Not in D&D, we don't.
Celia said that she would live by freedom.
the one American. It's not a state. It's not states. It's a state of mind.
Just like depression.
Coexist. I'm so sorry.
All right. So y'all are sparring.
Yeah, let's get back on to
Yeah. And she has her daggers, one dagger on each hip, and then she's got her rapier, but she's predominantly going with the rapier first. It's like, you want to go first?
Well, if you insist. And Gale's gonna sort of sort of go up. My brain.
got
Yeah,
this,
Gale
right?
is going to go first. I cannot think tonight. What is happening?
No worries. I don't know if this does this require some kind of roll, Doku?
Well, I'm assuming you guys would go into combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys want to combat it out, like roll a little bit of initiative, see what the strikes end up at. All right. Yeah. Go ahead and roll your initiatives.
And it's not going to be like we're not actually doing damage to each other though.
Oh yeah, you are. You just
we're
pull.
not?
You can pull punches. I mean, you can pull punches, but y'all are making contact for sure.
All
We're
right.
doing it.
Just got a toggle non-lethal on.
Yeah, I'm toggling
Yeah.
non-lethal in Baldur's Gate 3.
Gale puts like a little rubber cork on the end of his dagger.
The number of times I've had to toggle non-lethal on because I ended up making choices that other NPCs did not like has been astounding.
So I rolled a 15.
All right, let's see what. Let me get my.
Watch Cedar get 25 with her ridiculous dex.
21.
Oh, so close.
All right, so I'm gonna go in first, I guess.
Yay!
Yeah. How do you do your attack? What's your attack roll?
Well, it's gonna be a rapier attack. 14.
Miss.
Dang it. Okay. Wait, I have a bonus action.
Oh, and you can do 2 attacks per turn, can't you? Because you're not a cleric. I can only do 1 attack per turn.
Sorry, I'm trying to remember the 2-weapon fighting bit. If I have that ability, rain help.
You do have 2 weapon fighting.
I mean, I have 2-weapon fighting, but I'm trying to think how am I supposed to do that as like a okay. You take the attack turn, then make 1 extra attack in the same turn. That's with a different light weapon. Okay, you don't add your ability modifier to the extra attack damage unless the modifier is negative. Okay, so I'm gonna take one of my daggers and go with that. Gonna be the thief dagger, the dagger of Azure Fury.
So would that just be her D4 for the
Wait.
attack, and that's it?
Oh yeah, like if I hit, I think.
Yeah, you'd still have to hit.
Yeah, it's a 24 to hit.
That does hit.
Yeah. It's just
Just.
gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna, and then that's not right. Okay, there we go. I only got 1 hit point. Don't worry.
That's fine.
So you guys
Tiny
can
little,
explain
like-
what you're doing if you want. Like, why don't you play this
Yeah.
out? Like, honestly, like,
Yeah.
I was rolling. I can explain it now that
Oh,
I
yeah.
know what I'm doing.
what's
Okay.
what's the hit look like?
So first she's gonna kind of go in, realize that she's missing with the rapier, grab the dagger off the hip, and kind of like get right there on his bicep. Just a tiny little cut.
Gale sort of looks down at the bicep, looks back at her, and there's always like a little cheeky smile on his face. Like, okay. And he's gonna go in for an attack as well. With his healing knife. But I just love saying healing knife, it's really funny to me.
Really nice.
That's gonna be a 19 to hit.
Oh shoot. Sorry, my D&D Beyond just died on me, but that does hit.
Okay, cool. This is custom weapons, so I'll do that. Okay, that's going for. Sorry, I want to double check items quickly. It's been a while since I've used this one. I want to double make sure I'm doing it correctly. Where is the healing knife? Where is it? There it is. Okay, yes, that's fine. So that is for 7 points of damage.
Oh dang, nice.
As I sort of do that little smile, I sort of go in, almost sort of slap the rapier arm to one side and going for a thrust. And as I do that, I can go like that. You cut out then, I couldn't hear you.
Oh, sorry. She goes, "Oh, okay then." And you see kind of like a light in her, like kind of a little light in her eyes. Is like you can tell she kind of like engages in the fight, just like, "Oh, okay."
It's
like that
on.
moment when a cat sees something that it's about to chase.
Am I a mouse?
I'm sorry, I just got distracted because I heard a noise from the other room that was been on.
I'm actually go see what he's doing.
Can you make sure he didn't die or something? What was that? What was that noise? I just hear a from the other room.
Wow.
So sorry, that threw me off. Okay. She's gonna. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to play this.
What?
She's gonna go in for another hit with the rapier. Gonna kind of like spin around, try and get the other arm. Where's my dice? That's a 22 to hit.
Just hits.
All right. Oh, that one's 10 hit points.
Okay.
She's gonna get the other arm this time and go, "Oh, sorry, my bad. You can't exactly be losing that any more of your arms, can ya?"
That still hurts. You know that, right? Right in the.
He's playing dungeon.
Okay. And she's actually gonna not use her bonus attack this time because she wants to see what Gale's gonna do.
Okay. Okay, so we're not holding back now, are we?
I mean,
Gale's gonna go to disarm her rapier.
okay.
What do I roll to do this?
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know.
I think this is actually a probably a grapple, honestly. So what I would say is you are going to go into kind of a grapple and restrain. So essentially, you are going to.
No, his strength off, I think.
You are going to
Oh boy.
use your attack action to grapple. You guys are the same size, so you're going to use a free hand. You're going to target it using a strength athletics check versus her strength and athletics, or dex or acrobatics, so she can try to weasel out of it. So you're going to go in with a
I
strength
take
check,
dex and acrobatics.
and she's going to try to weasel out with a dex. So basically, you're going to go in to grab and disarm. To like squeeze hand, bend the wrist, do whatever you got to do, or you can describe what happens, and then kind of go from there.
Okay, cool. So my strength. Oh,
What you get?
natural 20 for 24.
Oh no!
It's fine.
I rolled a 2. So yeah, you win. Even with my modifier there, yeah, you win. You get that. You get that.
Okay. I like to imagine Gale sort of feints an attack, sort of striking her forearm with his forearm, sort of, and that little sort of knock, sort of gets her to drop it, and he's got his knife to her throat, sort of looking her
Oh,
right in the eyes as he does so.
for my I don't really have much of a reaction.
No, you are binded completely.
Bound.
So he's
That's
definitely.
something I want to do though.
You
For
would
my next.
you'd have to spend your turn rolling out of it essentially.
Hear me out though, Doku. Hear me out. Pocket sand. Joking.
All right. So what I want you to do is go ahead and roll. Instead of to get out of your grapple, what I'd like you to do is roll a sleight of hand against another strength check, and we'll see if that succeeds.
Roll for pocket sand.
Uh,
So 22.
30.
Okay, all right.
I have a 15 sleight of hand.
So yes, Cedar manages to slip her hand
Should be ashamed of
into a
yourself.
pocket while bound, with knife to the throat, and throws a grip of sand into your eyes to the point where it kind of burns. Cedar, roll a d4 for me.
She's gonna do it specifically like this. But yeah, D4. That's 2.
All right, so you take a total of 6 damage to the face as the sand like burns and cuts the corneas and retinas softly of your eye, and it's generally very uncomfortable.
The thing is, I've coded stuff like corneal abrasions. That shit hurts.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's not you. It's Doku.
I think from there, I'm gonna have her kind of like try and spin like around behind him, so that she is standing behind him and has her dagger to his throat. What do I have to roll for that?
All right, so we're gonna do just more grapples then. So strength versus athletics versus acrobatics.
Wait, who's athletics? Who's acrobatic?
You would actually be athletics. Actually, no, because you're trying to grapple back. You would have to roll your strength check. So you're going to be rolling athletics, and then Gale, if you're going to roll whatever's higher, acrobatics or athletics.
Okay, cool. I'll be athletics then. Okay.
That's not good. That was an 8.
So I rolled another nat 20, which makes 24.
So
what is happening?
So we'll do this then. I'll play it out for you guys. So Cedar again tries to get advantage, right? And you're like, I'm gonna turn the tides as you kind of spin around and try to grab your knife and place it onto his neck. And just as quickly as it comes up to his neck, his new arm crosses over his body and kind of grabs you and flips you forward in a way where now he kind of wraps his whole arm around you, squeezing you into his chest. And so now he's kind of holding you in a way, and then both of you get kind of awkward and blush, and decide that you've maybe had enough sparring for one day, as this encounter of touching got a little weird, and you kind of
when you say it
separate.
like that, it sounds
When
inappropriate.
you say it like
don't
that, that's
you?
a horrific phrasing.
No, it wasn't inappropriate. It was just like, in anime when like two characters are
Yeah.
like flirting a little bit and then they get a little too close and then they're like, maybe not,
Wait a minute.
we'll play out one of those moments that you'd get in some weird, romance manga, and then and that's kind of what happens.
Cedar?
I think right before they. What'd you say? You want to repeat yourself?
What?
I think
As I was saying,
she was calling out Cedar for reading all those kind of books all the time. It's her favorite
No.
genre.
No, oh gosh. Heck no. As I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted, I love you too, was, I think right before they both kind of like realized, he was gonna go, well, I was gonna say you have to be ready for anything, because no, you can't expect the Viscount to fight honorably, but it seems like you were already ready.
I've had a pretty good teacher. So, does that mean you yield?
I think I kind of have to right now.
Well, we could always keep going, but...
I think that's probably when they both.
Yeah, that's the moment where it's like, oh, okay. What am I saying? That was good.
You too.
Good spar. Good, yeah.
You did very good. Good job
thanks.
there.
Yeah, thanks. You did very well yourself.
Thank you. Sorry about the pocket sand. That was
That's cool.
but it's always it's a good fallback strategy.
Yeah. I have good fallback strategy as well. I'm not going to use it because I don't want to break your bones
Please
in your
don't.
body.
Yeah. All right. We should probably go talk about the plan.
Yeah,
With
I
the
will put
others.
some more clothes
Plan.
on.
Yes. Put robes.
Okay.
Robes.
See you then.
Okay. See you in a bit. Speed walk home.
So after a awkward, flirtatious tension of a sparring match kind of concludes, you guys separate and kind of, just get a little cleaned up, and
Flooding us,
meet back up
please.
to with the rest of the party, in what they're doing. You guys kind of approach, and neither of you guys can really look at each other, and it's obvious to the other two that something happened. If they wanted to roll an insight, it would only have to be like a 5. It's like super noticeable.
I would have to roll in that one to not notice this.
Exactly.
Same.
Do it.
Um,
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Go
Do
ahead.
it.
Since you're insisting,
Roll your insight checks.
Please. Please.
I got a nat 20.
that's a natural 19.
So what does a nat 20
But no one
mean?
notices. Cool.
So
Okay.
you guys both super notice about what's going on, and for some reason, Celia just knows what happens, and can still. You're so in tune with Mother Stragine that you kind of hear her heart flutter at the mention of when you ask intentionally how the sparring match went, but you also know to leave it alone. Because she's clearly embarrassed. Unless you don't want to. In which case, have at it. But you guys are all kind of together. There's a kind of a small soup kitchen, like a ration kitchen, kind of set up in the area for the people who have kind of hung behind. And, as the saviors, people have kind of brought you a couple of offerings of food and just a couple of, like, items and trinkets and things that they just kind of left for you before moving on, or trying to fix up what happened to their lives and things like that. Not a lot of sound is coming from the city anymore. The occasional rubble shifting and things like that, but for the most part, no one really seems to be talking or chatting. And breakfast is kind of in silence, just with what's around you.
By the way,
Okay,
Celia
so-
has tucked away this moment for if Cedar ever brings up the other thing
That
again.
is so fair. That is extremely
She's
fair.
just like,
I
this is
can't
going to
even
be
mad.
my ammunition in case he tries.
Get out of jail free card.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's beautiful. We're just gonna kind of go up to Dimran and Celia. Okay, so to fill you in, Dimran, we're on
Oh!
we are on the way to go find his mom.
She's alive. Cat.
Oh yeah, she's alive, by the way.
Also, there's a cat.
Beautiful. Oh, you're so cute.
You baby.
She was my little baby like 6 months ago, and now she's a full-grown child.
She's like, I'm not a baby. The second you said that, she like turned her head away, like, no. Oh my gosh, what a little princess.
She knows it.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
she's so cute. Yeah, so Dimran, how much did you see from the scrying? How much do you need filled in on?
I saw most of it. I know we're going after some weird Viscount. Don't totally know why.
Cause he has Gale's mom.
And he's a massive creep.
Yep.
Fair.
So we're gonna destroy him.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah, I thought you would be.
Yeah,
One slight
normally I
problem
would
is
be,
that the
but-
entirety of the public image likes him.
That is a problem, which we
Yeah.
also want to destroy.
The
his
creepiness is
public
kind of on the side that nobody really sees.
So we want to expose his creepiness, and then we it's the plan to kill him because that's what the vibe I was getting. Won't mind.
I mean, I wouldn't say no.
I think we see how things go. Yeah, that's my thought.
Mm.
All right. So the next thing is the plan for how to do that, because this is definitely something that we can't just wing. And I'm acknowledging that now, Cecilia doesn't yell at me. Again.
Dimran, you can fix things, correct?
Fix how?
The ship got broken.
How so?
Fireballs into the side of it, and I believe
One
some
of
of the
the-
crystals.
One of the crystals.
Yeah,
The
one of the
ship,
crystals
I can
is
fix.
completely gone, yeah.
Crystal? Probably not.
Hmm.
I think
We
given the
could turn
fact
it
that
into a sailing boat. We
Hmm?
could. We could turn it into a sailing boat, could we not?
We could.
in theory, yeah. I mean, it still has I think it still has a sail. It's still got some sort of rigging.
I mean, yeah, if you guys took the time to fix the ship,
I mean,
it's possible. Yeah.
my ultimate question, how much time do we have before we need to go hunt down this Viscount?
So a city was just destroyed, in the King's Domain. Sorry, I gotta like pull my camera back up. City was just destroyed in. So I mean, they're gonna send runners to update the military, right? The armies are obviously still on the move. Despite what happened, there is an active war going on with both sides fighting. They already knew of the besiegement, so with the news of the city being destroyed, a counter army would start to march to kind of destroy the remnants of the armies, gather any tarrasque goods that they could potentially get to make stuff with. So, I mean, I would say that within a week's time, most likely, if not sooner, you're going to have some form of detachments, updates, you know what I mean? This part of the continent is kind of sectioned off behind the mountains. It's relatively small. Even on foot, it wouldn't take that long to travel. The thing is there's like millions of people. There's hundreds of thousands of standing, foot troops of armies of different sides. Like, there's a lot of things concentrated in this general area, with a bunch of fort towns kind of scattered around, and just different barons' domains and things like that. But the armies are going to be moving relatively quickly because they have the infrastructure here to do so.
Okay.
I think part of the concern is that the word will spread because our party, Winnie, killed a tarrasque. That news is going to travel pretty fast.
Yeah.
Part of the plan, if I'm correct, depends on us not being exactly known.
We could utilize being known to get audiences.
We could, but
And make it so we could literally walk in the front door.
That's a good point.
Depending on how they feel about it.
I mean, yeah, that's probably our best way. If this is some gaudy Viscount, from what I understand, best way to get near him, get invited to a party.
True.
I could also potentially give him the opportunity, loosen his lips a little bit with some alcohol. It could give us a long opportunity, provided we can get some time one-on-one with him.
Forgive me, but based off of what I remember of nobles with secret lives, they're the ones that succeed at maintaining their images are rarely fall for such tricks.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Do we still have the other plan?
I do not like that plan.
I know you don't like that plan, but it might be our best. It might be our best one. And I mean, yes, I don't have my magic right now, but I still have my psychic daggers. So essentially, I still have a weapon wherever. Oh right, Dimrin, the other plan that we're talking about is, so he is a collector, in the creepiest sense possible.
Mm-hmm.
And most likely he doesn't have an owlin.
Okay, well, I can give him something 10 times better than that.
Oh?
A dwarf with the heart of a tarrasque.
True.
Because last night I had it transplanted into my chest.
You what?
Beg your finest pardon?
Yeah, what do you think I asked Kittis for? A cookie?
I wouldn't have minded a cookie.
We didn't know it was that. Are you okay? How does that feel? What does that feel like?
I imagine big.
Yeah, it hurts. I'll get used to it, but she was nice enough to scrunch it down to fit.
That's nice.
I do think it partially depends on what he looks for in collections. Is it novelty? Is it beauty? Is it rarity?
Fair.
Cedar's gonna pull out the book. the curator book. And she is going to ask the curator, what does he look for in a collection based on patterns?
We're making you work.
No, not at all.
Like,
What is it for a collection? Stamps.
Stamps.
Really fancy coins.
So
Rocks.
you kind of go into the curator's realm, and you see the little library assistant there kind of flipping through a couple of books and pulls one off a shelf and kind of hands it to you. And the book is blank at first, but then kind of populates as you start to ask the question again, and you kind of see all of this in your mind's eye. And you're flipping through, and what you see is pictures from his current collection, and it seems to be a bunch of petite, soft style women. Don't know how to. I'm trying to avoid sounding like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Dainty
Yeah.
and cute would be probably the words described.
no.
Human, a couple of elves. They can be partially fey mixed, right? But for the most part, they are, human-esque or humanoid. Keeping fey creatures right now is kind of a little more taboo. So, you see a lot more human-esque style races. He does have one dwarf, but for the most part, it's small and cute. But as you kind of look at the collection of human dolls, more pages start to populate and give you more information because you use the word collection, right? And then what you are going to continue to kind of see is a bunch of additional humanoid warforged that seem to be all in sort of like maid, butler, and staff outfits. And they seem to be, each one has two images, one of which is like a cleaning mode, and the other one seems to be a combat mode. And at the very back of the page of his collection, his crown jewel, if you will, you actually see another warforged with almost like a gemstone eye of a face, carrying a giant hammer and tools and keys that seem to be kind of the matron or head maid, if you will. And there seems to be dozens of these in his collection, far outnumbering the amount of, like, we'll call them dolls, for lack of a better term, that he's collected from people. And I have images of them if you kind of want to see them for the most part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cedar is going to come back out of the little realm and then kind of share that information with them, with the others. So that's what we're looking at. Thoughts?
It's gonna be a pain.
Yeah, definitely.
Are you sure we wouldn't be able to just buy her back?
But the thing is, that's only saving one of them. Can't in good conscience. I don't think we can in good conscience leave the rest of them there. That is such a cool robot. Sorry. Switching back to Sophie. That is such a cool robot.
Wow.
Look at her little ruffles.
I'm loving the hammer. That's a cool hammer.
I love her.
Here's the problem. If we try to,
Sorry, I'm back.
but you have to. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be a
We
character,
get
but like,
distracted by pretty shiny.
Oh, that is awesome. The steampunk.
I love her.
Kiddos would steal those so fast.
They're so pretty. Okay. Back in character.
I think I still have the image of the first one you stole. Hold on.
Sylvia.
She's in my archive somewhere, but yeah.
Love Sylvia.
I love her.
She went and did her dreams as a dance teacher.
Wrecking
her.
her floors.
I mean, girls got a party. Girls just want to have fun.
But here's the thing you must consider. With him being well respected in the community, there is a huge possibility of us getting branded in a less than favorable light. And furthermore, it is going to be dangerous to be taking on so many warforges, on top of the fact that if we get caught fighting the warforges, there's a chance that the guard and other parts of the royal army might interfere, depending on how close they are. We don't have an army.
No, but if we are able to sneak our way in, somehow expose what he's really like, and free all those women, then look,
But you also, will the culture go on our side once it's known?
we can only try. And there's a reason he's hiding it.
And yet there's only one of us that can logically sneak in.
Yeah.
And it's not you.
Not Cedar?
No.
Which one of us then?
Celia, she's the only one the world doesn't know. You're a known
True.
queen. Gale is the right hand to a known queen. I'm an ale mogul. The world knows the three of us. The world knows nothing of her.
True, which, okay. Well, if we go with the plan of sneaking in, then we can distract him while Celia goes and finds evidence and potentially... And Dimran, you could expose it. You are an ale mogul, and I mean, people like you.
I could try.
I haven't met a lot
Or
of people who
crash and
don't like
burn.
you. I've met a lot of people who don't like me.
If we are choosing for me to go in, we do need to remember that all these women have had their memories erased somehow, in a what manner we do not know.
And that's another thing that we have to consider.
Which is
Maybe
why
we
you're
can-
still the perfect option. Because technically speaking, is that not manipulation in which your goddess would be directly opposed to?
Pretty sure Kidis wouldn't like any of that.
Yeah.
Very well.
Making the cat dance.
Cutting through the tension with a cat dance.
And we can disguise me, but we can put some temporary dye in my feathers or whatever.
What if we
Seem to fit the aesthetic more.
What if we don't do that? Think about it. If all three of us, a queen, right hand to the queen, and an Elmo girl, show up to the palace, that's gonna be a big distraction.
He makes a good point.
You do make a really good point. My only note is that if things go south and it's known that we're there, we don't have plausible deniability. If we sneak in under aliases, plausible deniability for our party. Yes, I know we're using Dimran's real name, but it's been a while since she's traveled with us. No, we're not throwing you under the bus. That's not what this is, by the way. Just, I mean, under the cart. What's a bus?
Gosh, what is a bus? Is that like a state of mind or
I
something?
don't know.
Is it like a
We're
lizard
not
or something?
throwing you under the cart. So if we do choose the route where our names are known, that does bring a risk of us potentially getting that backlash. Whereas if it's not known who we are, we can potentially weasel out of that a little better.
True, but I mean, we get backlash a lot anyway. You know, half the world wants to kill us, the other half wants nothing to do with us.
Yeah, that's true.
That's through no fault of our own, that's just with our association to the Fae. So, how much worse can it really get?
And partially, I think that's why even if we go with the like our name, like we go in as ourselves, I don't think it should be at a party. Parties have upped security. There's too many variables and too many potential collateral damage.
It also would make the security spread more thin, and would also provide ample busy.
True. Well, we would have to see if there is a party going on at the time too. We can't just
Of course.
manifest a party.
If a party is happening as well, Dimran, you are a trader of ale. You could be a caterer for the
Yeah.
party.
That is true.
Potentially.
And hey, we might not be able to manifest the party, but I think we know someone who can. Doku!
Who are you talking to?
Well,
It,
first
by
and foremost,
conscience,
it's
I guess.
figuring out what is happening with him, with the noble.
True. So do we decide on a plan now or decide when we get there? I think decide when we get there. So since we don't quite know the
The main plans we have currently are having me go in as a doll if he gets interested.
I didn't think we were having you go in as a doll.
Is that not what Dimran said?
That is what Dimron said,
No.
I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were having her just sneak in while he was like distracted.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
was
okay.
thinking.
All right. I missed that part. Sophie, above game, missed that part.
The idea was to have me as a doll rather than you.
Oh, I definitely don't want that. I don't want to put you in that danger.
I do not mind.
That's not the point. But let's try and do the other plan then.
We shall see.
I think there's a lot
Also,
of
though, if I
variables.
do come up as a doll, it would be easier to find where he's keeping said dolls
True.
with either plan.
I mean, I wanted to make it clear I wasn't trying to like order you to do this. I was volunteering to do that myself.
I understand, Mother Shuji.
This is all hinging on us turning up and him taking a liking. He might decide that's not what we do.
Yeah.
It all depends on him.
If worse comes to worse, I could slip some pseudo dragon poison in his drink.
Very true.
I still do have my pseudo dragon.
Shall we? We should get to the city, though, to
Yes.
get more information on to determine which of the plans is best suited for our needs.
Yeah, we need to get to a city and probably we should probably get some better clothes if we're going to be doing a high society type thing.
It has been a long time since I've worn high society clothes.
I don't want to wear high society clothes.
You were a
What's-
queen, you must learn.
What's wrong with my time?
I like your outfit. I just think I'm saying that we need to. You remember when we went to the wedding, the party?
Yeah.
Something more on that scale.
Okay. Cool. We can maybe.
Should I see about possibly if we could catch a ride with a carriage heading in that direction?
That's a good idea. That would cut down our journey time.
Great, since we don't have our
Can I ask,
Shit,
what
really.
city is it?
What city is it?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah. Doku, what city is
I
it?
can't remember the name.
I have that in just a minute. Actually, have to open up the world map here. Hang on. So Bristol was just destroyed.
Like Bristol.
Oh, Bristy. So there is.
Bristol is a place in the UK.
Yeah, I think that's why I think I accidentally said it. Actually, I didn't have a name set for this. Did I actually not? Oh boy.
Our resident gatekeeping Bristol.
All right. Well, Bristy was destroyed.
So,
Bristol is the name of the city from now on. That's our canon. It's your arc, so there you go.
Oh
we go.
no, we destroyed the city of Bristol.
and you.
All right. So Bristol
I
was
just think of that
destroyed.
Marcus clip where it just says South Carolina's gone.
South Carolina is gone.
South Carolina is gone.
So you guys are actually going to Belfast. That'll be the city's name.
Whiplash.
Well then, question for you: does Goldfish Tavern exist in Belfast?
I will say, I mean, it's been a while, so you set up a franchising license here. It's not one you set up directly.
But it is a Goldfish Tavern.
It is a Goldfish Tavern.
Okay. And Dimron would know that there's at least a franchise of Goldfish Tavern in the city.
Yeah. So if you needed to leverage a place to stay, or
Yeah. Well, since she goes, so I can get us in. We can take one of the carts that supplies my ale to the tavern. I can get us a place to stay. That's about as far as I can take it.
No, that sounds great.
Even just a fraction of the way would be really beneficial.
Honestly. All right. Let's try and find a carriage and head in that direction.
So you guys will begin kind of your travel journey. There is no real carriage in this area specifically route-wise, right? Because even before you guys arrived here, the city was besieged, so there really wasn't a lot here. I will say, though, after about a week's worth of travel, you do find a caravan that is kind of headed to the direction of what did we just agree on? Belfast?
Yep.
Yep.
Well,
So you
why not?
you will have
We're going
found,
to Ireland,
we're
everybody.
going to Ireland, guys. And so you will
If we find Paz in this city.
And so you guys kind of begin, after some bartering and some talking, I'll say you guys travel another week by carriage, and end up in Belfast. Do any of you guys remember the Viscount's name?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Yeah, but I don't want to say anything that will get us
I've been remembering it out of.
demonetized or cancelled.
Because
I can't state what I've been remembering him as.
my personal notes were Ginto von Bubbles, and I don't know why I had that.
No, that is Von Bubbles is accurate. That I do remember.
I was thinking Pervy McPervplace.
Okay, I think I had a placeholder name, but I think Von Bubbles was correct. I don't remember if I had a first name. So he is Ginto von Bubbles.
Oh gosh. And I do know that the slaver doll maker's name was Temmie.
I do remember that.
I do remember Temmie.
Temmie.
Yep, Temmie.
Oh,
M-I.
I was thinking Tammy then for some reason.
Oh my gosh.
All right, babes, what you looking for?
Okay, idea that if we just find that guy.
You pulled some things out of your bag.
Yes. Over
our
the last
traveling.
2 weeks.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
Okay,
Which
so
I
yes.
will work out with Doku after session because that will take forever.
No worries. So yes, Temmie was the doll maker. You guys are absolutely correct there. So you at least know of the person who sold the dolls. That would probably be maybe in or around town. You know the household that you guys need to go to. It would be the Viscount's household. His name, of course, just through travel and conversation. Going into the domain, the caravans probably would tell you, right? It's Jinto von Bubbles. He doesn't necessarily run the city. It is now run currently under military law, right? He kind of tells you about the patrols and the day-to-day norm. The 9 p.m. curfew that's in place for almost everybody except for the nobility. Um, so there's a lot of martial rule and martial law. Most of the area that you travel through in your journeys is actually deforested, cut down, very little remains. Some saplings were half-heartedly placed and like replanted as some form of like sad and pathetic replenishment effort. But as you guys approach the city, Gale actually begins to feel sick. Because almost in like an area of defense, the entire land has been flattened here. And it's just acres and acres and acres and acres of wheat fields surrounding the entire city. But as you get closer, you hear the caravan driver actually kind of let out an audible sigh. And he goes, I see the famine is getting worse. They're not able to purify the wheat as quickly as they once could. I hope you guys packed rations. There might not be as much food in the city to go around. And he's kind of addressing you guys directly.
Celia makes a note that if she gets any rations for herself, they will be going to the others because she doesn't require eating. So she'll be like, I require food. No, I don't.
I have good berry.
So I'll open up a dialogue here for if you guys have questions. So, is there anything you want to know about the city, the goings-ons? Obviously, this is a merchant who goes in and out, who's associated with the Goldfist brand, so he's more than likely able to provide some additional context and stuff if you guys want it. If there is any questions about the city that you have.
Why are these crops burning my nose?
Does the Goldfist company cater any events, or are any events still happening with the martial law?
I'm sure the nobility still has plenty of goings-ons, right? The world never stops turning for the people that have. It's the have-nots that the life has kind of stopped. So, I'm sure if you're looking to party, if you can get into one, there would still be a few going around.
I think at some point during the weeks of travel, Cedar would have attuned to the crown, but she would have like put it like in her satchel, because I feel like she doesn't want to just walk in wearing a crown.
A crown of bone? Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, not just gonna walk into a city looking
Beth's
like an
already
owl.
nervous about Faye.
Looking like an owl, wearing a crown made of tarrasque bone
Yeah.
that instantly scares people.
So you are correct that they are going to be pretty wary of Fey-based creatures here.
She will be wearing her hood.
Can Celia, during any times that we stop with the fields, like kind of investigate the field a little bit?
Yeah, because you aren't gonna go into the city with the caravan.
Yeah.
You guys are travelers, and he's gonna drop you off at kind of the gate, and you'll see kind of two lines. You'll see an in and out of an on-foot variety, and then merchants and things like that are going to be going into a separate line, being checked in at the gates. But yeah, so he'll drop you off more, maybe a mile away or 2 kilometers away, depending on what part of the pond you're on.
Okay.
And you will kind of be able to investigate the wheat if you want it.
Okay. Is there anything else information that anyone else wants from the merchant dude? Oh, what about the city's underground? Surely the black market is trading in valuables and possibly even food.
And in any major city, there's definitely ill-begotten gains trading hands with people who have enough money to trade hands with, I'm sure, yeah. I am a representative, I'm a shipper for Goldfish specifically, so my contract is above board, um, and I try not to associate too much with the underhanded folks of nature, but they do exist in town just like any others, I'm sure, and if you somehow manage to have food, I'm sure they'll probably approach you.
Dimran is going to flash a small coin purse with 50 gold in it. So, as the creator of Goldfist Ale, off the record, what connections do you have?
As your boss, the CEO.
He kind of hesitates, weighs the bag a little bit, and kind of hands it back to you in a degree. Um, is I have a connection to the franchise and the shippers. I'm trying to. This is a pretty good gig for me, and I understand your position might not be the most favorable, as I'm sure a tavern owner probably is not the most favorable of reputation. However, this is a really good gig for me that I don't want to lose. So I have
Sure.
anything that you can want business related, of course. I'd be more than happy to give you as the purveyor of the owner of my contract. So, shipping routes, I mean, how much is shipped in each area. I could probably give you an estimate based off of how much I'm bringing into the city, how much is being made, if you're worried about your franchise, skimming off the top. But
I would actually love all of that.
okay. So he'll give you a rundown. So you have an idea of how much is being brought into the city, and he gives you the approximate value of about 5,000 gold per month for however long. And we'll say the franchise has been set up here for about 5 months. So your franchise fees should probably be 2,500. Any less would probably be suspicious to you.
Okay.
Now, if you wanted more to try to hustle them out of, I mean, you probably can, but 10% I figured is reasonable.
Yeah.
But that's about what you would expect. And he gives you that information freely because he doesn't want you to get ripped off. Because again, he doesn't want anything compromising his ability to continue the shipping route. What else could you be looking for?
She'll look to the other three.
And on the mind link, which is a spell knife rogue thing, so I still have it. Cedar's gonna be like, well, I don't think he's really gonna tell us much about the underground, so that'll be something we have to figure out on our own.
Why don't we thank him?
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good plan. Thank you. She's gonna say that out loud. Thank you for the ride.
Of course.
It was very pleasant.
I'll leave you with one bit of information. Not that I told you, and I'm not taking a bribe. But there is a Fey guard that I know tends to take bribes. He takes bribes in all sorts of fashions, not necessarily always gold, but if you run into a city guard named Jareth working the gate, he might look the other way on some things if you needed a looking the other direction type of business plan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But I didn't say anything, and go ahead and get out my wagon.
Celia does climb out and gives him a bow of thanks.
And he'll kind of nod his head back, and then you hear kind of the snapping as it, like, even as you guys are leaving the wagon, he starts moving it again, so you kind of, like, fall out a little bit.
And Celia will go and look at the weeds.
So at first glance, this wheat is beautiful, fully grown, flourishing, and, like, just looking at it, it's the most beautiful wheat that you've ever seen. And you don't understand why people are going hungry. If you wanted to, what type of role would you like to look at? Do you want to do a general investigation, perception? Did you want to look to see if there's any magical properties?
I'm debating with kind of like using her knowledge of religion to kind of basically see if it's like a god's curse sort of idea.
Okay, you can roll a religion. And Gale, if you want to chime in and help at all, you are more than welcome to.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And can I
Alright,
add also my background with the sundering and stuff? Like with my background of gods, or
You can, yeah. If this is a religion roll, yes, you can add that.
And while she does that, I'm going to cast Commune with Nature to discover what I can.
Okay. We'll resolve that after.
dude, I didn't even need it. Nat 20.
Nice.
Nice.
And Gale, if you want to go ahead and add your roll with advantage.
Oh yeah, sure. 22.
Okay. This is very obvious Shanti's work. And something is wrong with it. You get a sense that if it were going to be processed, if you processed it right now as it is, and ate the bread, you get a sense that you would die. This wheat needs to be purified by some sort of high-level purification magic, and you know that goes against Shanti. This is inherently an evil thing. This is not beautiful. This is not. It looks beautiful, but it is. The moment you look into it from a religious standpoint, and you realize it's Shanti's, you realize something is terribly, terribly wrong, and that the reason why they're only harvesting small patches is it's because that's how much they're able to purify. As a city whose the commune with nature, you notice different root systems actually originally were here. So you noticed almost immediately that every sort of root, potato, tuber, vegetable, tomato plant, grapevines, every field here had a different root system. And as those roots breached the sunlight, they became wheat. So every single root system for this wheat plant is incorrect. And that is what you notice almost immediately, is that this is not a natural wheat. This was something else that has been converted to wheat. And that's also another reason why the famine is so strong, most likely, is because nothing grows here except the wheat.
Magical GMO.
Magical GMO, yeah.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
That would explain why I'm getting unwell as well. You know, my previous connection to Shanti must still be having an effect somehow.
Yeah. You actually feel radiation from the fields. That, like, it's almost fearful, right? Like, it's mad at you almost. It can detect your presence. You can detect its. You are getting a very solid connection to this. And as we come up to the end of session, Gale, roll a perception for me.
Gladly. Yeah, it's a wisdom. I love these. 18.
Perfect. You see something standing in the middle of one of the wheat fields, clear as day. And I will grab that for you here momentarily.
That is a scarecrow.
It looks like a scarecrow.
Is it a scare
no.
Gale?
Wait, is it the scarecrow dude?
Might not be.
Is it my scarecrow friend?
So this.
Oh, that is not my scarecrow friend. That is not friend shaped.
Wait, has Gale seen this before?
That is the avatar of Shanti. Staring directly at you. As
Oh, no.
cold fingertips wrap around your shoulder, you feel the chill go down your spine, and you look up, and you see an ice elemental friend who does not feel evil, as oh my god, I can't get the name right. Agurul? Yeah. What is her name again? Hold on.
Ariel?
Yeah, I just totally screwed up the moment. Ariel, the
Right.
the ice the ice queen that essentially completely Famine, who completely opposes Shanti, is placing her hand on your shoulder in support. Ariel. And there's almost like this tension standoff as a black plague kills the entire field where Shanti stands. And that's what we're on the session for today.
Wow.
Can't
Yeah.
even go into the city before problems arise.
Honestly.
Before we destroy another city.
It's like, I just want to save my mom.
Please, can we have 1 week where we just save my mom?
Ah,
Oh, that was so
Please,
good.
I've waited years at this point.
Yeah.
All right. There's just a giant offering of tacos. I don't know. Someone chatted.
I
Love it.
wish.
Oh, when we were saying that they could probably be offered food.
oh.
But yes, so this will be it for tonight. We'll go ahead and pop off. Thank you all for joining and chatting.
Thank you so
you.
much.
We will upload
Thank
the
you so
missing
much,
episode soon. I forgot to upload it in between, so 74 is not missing. It will be uploaded to a watch only. So, and then we'll get back to live streaming. So, bye everybody.
Bye. See ya.
See you later, guys. Thank you so much.